Hey guys, so with Christmas right around the corner, I really wanted to go ahead and make some holiday cookies to have in the house. The problem with cookies though is it's impossible to eat one or two at a time. So I wanted to make a cookie that was as healthy as it is delicious. Kind of a challenge. I found this awesome recipe today on ohsheGlows.com, great food blog, and they are pumpkin power cookies. So I want to show you how to make them. It's the first time I'm making them, so let's make them together. But what's cool about them is they're loaded with protein and fiber, and not too sweet, so I might just go ahead and have these for breakfast. We'll see. So let's get started. For starters, all I did was put my flour into this big silver bowl. So I have my flour there, and in the meantime, I'm gonna come over here. I have my oats in here, and I'm just gonna pulse these up until they reach a nice, like, crumbly, almost like a flour. Okay, so I got my oats, nice and blended down, and I'm just gonna pour these right into my flour bowl and add my other dry ingredients. So in here I've got sea salt, baking soda, and baking powder. And then in this guy I have cinnamon and pumpkin pie spice. So I added those in and just whisk it together, get them nicely combined. All right, so I'm gonna set these aside, and now we're gonna move on to the wet ingredients. So here's this really cool thing about these cookies. They call for a can of white beans. So not too often you see beans in cookies, but I'm really excited to try these because it means they're gonna be loaded with fiber and protein, and who doesn't want that from cookies? I mean, really. So I put my white beans, and this is maple syrup and coconut oil. I've combined them already. And finally, some fresh grated ginger. So they're kind of a little bit of everything, cookies. Pumpkin, ginger, oat, you know, we're going crazy here. So just those 3 or 4 ingredients, and again, blend this up. Okay, so right now it looks kind of like a white bean hummus. Not what I'm going for. Let's see if we can change that. So this is chia egg. Chia egg is, there's no egg in it. What it is chia seeds soaked in water, and you'll probably see as I pour them in, it gets this jelly consistency. If you ever tried my chia pudding, you'll know that that's what happens when you soak chia in water. I've got my sugar here. So chia, sugar, a third of a cup, not too bad for a big batch of cookies, and vanilla extract with a splash of almond extract. That was my own doing because I love almond cookies. All right, and the last thing, pumpkin pie puree. So I got my pumpkin puree. I'm gonna dump that in. And we're blending again. Okay, so now I've got my wet ingredients here and my dry from before, and I set this aside. It looks like a nice pumpkin color. I'll give you a glimpse there. And we're gonna just scrape this all in here without losing my blade. Just get this all out. And now I'm gonna mix it up. So I start mixing my wet and dry. It's looking pretty good. Get it nicely coated. And the last thing that I've decided to add is some chocolate chips, just to make them a little more festive, a little more indulgent. So I poured out a half a cup. I don't even think I'm gonna use all of them. I've got probably a quarter cup here. And just fold those in. This is looking delish. All right, so I've grabbed my parchment paper lined baking sheet, and now I wet my fingers because it's time to start making the cookies. So I'm gonna go on the smaller side, grab a little ball of dough, and the final step here is we roll them in sesame seeds, making them even healthier and more festive. And just press this down. She did say on the blog that they'd be pretty sticky, but they get easier to handle once you put the sesame seeds. And I'm just gonna continue that until I work my way all the way through the batter. I've got my last cookie here. Takes a little time, but I'm hoping it'll be well worth the time. I actually made 2 pans out of that. I made my cookies a little smaller. So the best part about vegan cookie dough, you can eat it. So I'm gonna pop these in the oven. That's really good. I'm gonna pop these in the oven and bake them for 15 minutes. So I will see you guys in a second. All right, so I've got my cookies, all 26 of them. The recipe said 18, but I managed to get quite a bit more. They're on a cooling rack just for the past few minutes. I baked them for 12 minutes. That was enough. I think they're pretty good. And I think it's time to try one of these suckers. That is really good. Pumpkin-y, chocolate chips, crispy sesame seeds. What's not to like? I hope you guys try these cookies. I definitely recommend them. I will be putting white beans in my cookies from now on. And have a wonderful, awesome Merry Christmas, and I will see you guys soon.